Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? A little bit later stream than normal, but we're here. For those of you that didn't see it, I did put out a post earlier saying the stream would be a little bit later. It ended up being about 30 minutes later than I was expecting it to be, though, so apologies for that. Had some other stuff that I needed to do first. But anyway, we're back. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's try to get some trophies today. Hoping to get a super rare or a great one in multiplayer. But I'm thinking super rare is going to be a more feasible. Actually I don't even know, it's multiplayer, so it's hard to say. But let's see what we can get today. Hey Z, and we crash. Oh, great start. Hey Smash, hey bro. No bro, okay. No, not gonna happen, okay. Hey Dominic. Hey Mr. Amazing, Extreme, Logan, Thunder Turtle, MTP, Kyle, Jacob, the Hunter, Ben, how's everybody doing? Hey Nathan. Hey Zyphon. Nice, Jacob, that's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Alright. Not joining this server because that didn't go well, so we'll join this one. First like I get to is gonna have an albino troll. Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. Red in 13 days? Jeez, Ben, that's true. That's insane, dude. A year and 12 days. That's crazy. You know, that should be around the time that we start seeing more stuff for Finland, I imagine. We gotta be getting close to early access. I feel like it's gotta be so close. It's already June, so... It's already June 5th. Man, we gotta be getting close to actually getting to play this map. Because it's usually like mid to late June that they release it. I don't know, Oski. You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that, like... you playing single player, multiplayer? What map are you playing? What animal are you looking for? Stream looks fine to me, Zyphon. I'm assuming it's on your end. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? I don't know if it would be next weekend. I feel like it would be probably the weekend after that. I'm calling 2 weeks. I feel like it'll be 2 weeks from now. Yeah, the lag is definitely not on my end. We've got 0 dropped frames. If anything, it would have to be YouTube. Hello, sir. I heard you call. Hey, get back here. Small mail. Nothing too special there. Single player Rancho, no whitetail spawn during time zones. So I'm assuming that you are looking between 8:30 and 11:30. One thing to remember is sometimes they will be late. That does happen for some people. Sometimes the deer are late to their zones. If you want to make sure that they will get there, I really suggest setting your time to about 1 to 2 minutes after the beginning of their drink time. So around 8:32 is the time I would recommend going to, because that will guarantee that they're all going to be in their drink zones. Like for example, this server just went into 8 o'clock, right? I'm assuming it was most likely before 8 when the server was brought up, and so it slowly like transitioned into 8 o'clock, and because of that, the animals have to travel from their zone to get to their new zone. So I always make sure that I switch it to a couple minutes past their latest drink time start. Nothing yet, Jeff. We just started. We just started the stream not even 10 minutes ago. No, Hunter, there isn't. We have no idea what's going to happen with release date for the map. They have not talked about it as of now. How about Lynx, Slayer? Nice, Blitz. Is a 191 blacktail big? Yeah, it's a pretty big one. Anything above 187 is pretty large for blacktail deer. Right over there, about 200 meters? I don't see him. I don't see him anywhere. Silly great ones. Never showing up when we need them. It's always these silly great ones, man. Next EW stream is in 2 days, Gobbler. Hey, Caitlin, how's it going? I don't think it'll be necessarily the case every time going forward, Blitz. They've been doing a lot more to ensure that things release smoothly. I don't know how much you've noticed, because I know you haven't played a lot of Call of the Wild the last month or two, but the last 2 updates that they've released have had progressively less and less bugs and fixed more bugs. So with the amount of time it's been since the last update, I have a feeling that they've been doing their best to ensure that this update's not going to break. Because this is the longest we've gone without a major update in a couple years. At this point, I think it's been between 3 and 4 months since the AR pack is released. I don't remember the exact date, but I know it's been at least 3 months. Which, that is crazy. Like, that is a very long time without an update. So I got a feeling that they've been paying extra close attention to making sure that everything works properly. Because this is going to be a pretty big release, having the duck rework along with a brand new map. It's going to be crazy. Jeez, I'm not seeing anything. Oh gosh, the ping to the host is 2,900. Ooh. Yeah, Blitz. I mean, I could see that them that English. Holy, I can't speak. I could see there being some minor issues, but from what they showed off and from like the amount of time that they've taken, I got a feeling it's not going to be super broken like some updates have. I think it'll be pretty good. From what they've shown, it seems like it's pretty decent. Obviously, we have no idea what other maps are going to be like, but from what they've shown of Finland and the waterfowl, it looks pretty good. Looks like it works pretty flawlessly for the most part. The only thing I did notice, which was kind of odd, was how the ducks land in water. Sometimes they kind of like get sucked in by the water. Other than that, it looked pretty good. Although, I imagine that's probably a harder thing to figure out. What's my favorite diamond that I've got? Oh, gosh, that's a difficult question. I'm gonna say the diamond leucistic duck. That's probably my favorite. Oh, no, Logan, that's unfortunate. Oh, weird, Blitz. That's strange. I'd say it's time to get a new keyboard if it's doing that. Watch a 342 diamond mule deer. Oh, no, dude. That's a huge one. Oh, that is so unfortunate to hear. That would have been a giant. And we disconnected. Fantastic. You know, we're doing great today. We're doing amazing. The game is, it's doing stuff today. Maybe... I mean, I guess we could check the feed zone. The feed zones for red deer on Tiawaroa. Maybe we can find ourselves a great one red deer. Or a melanistic red deer if we're lucky. Because I think that's what I would want the most. Just give me my melanistic red deer and I'll be happy. Nice, Crow Scare. That's the way to do it, dude. That's the way to do it. Yeah, Thunder. Rest in pieces. That's just how it be. That's just how it be. Oh, I forgot to turn the names off because I was doing that video that we posted this morning, but I forgot to turn the name tags back off. There we go. Now our screen is clean once again. Nothing good yet, Chrome. We just started a little bit ago. Have every day rare red deer fur type except melanistic, and I want one so bad. That's the same boat that I'm in, Bailey. I've got a couple melanistic hinds, but I don't have a melanistic stag, and that is what I've been searching for so long. They've just eluded me. Can never get one. Do I even have the right guns? No. I have the 22 ARs from the Goose video. Well, that's, a little unfortunate. Might as well do that, right? I didn't even have the right gun this whole time. We're doing great today. We're doing great today. Yeah, Zyphon, it was fun. I had fun doing it. I've never tried multiplayer goose hunting, except for one time with Tree Kiwi. That was the only time I had done multiplayer goose hunting, and back when we tried it, it didn't work very well. But it actually went somewhat okay this time. I was very surprised we weren't having more bugginess and glitching and desync and stuff. It actually went pretty well. Very surprising considering how it typically is. Let's go 270 today. And 7 mil. There we go. Oh, I know, Kaylin. I'm very surprised as well. Brobra does love blasting males. Rare males. I mean, if it's gonna be here, we might as well, right? Poor little Sika deer. Oh, we're just hunting multiplayer, Blake. We're looking to see if we can find a great one or a super rare in multiplayer. Because, like, it's possible to find great ones in multiplayer. And if we could find one in multiplayer, that would just be insane. Just shot a diamond red deer as soon as I joined your live. Nice, Tris. That's awesome. Well, I didn't put that part in the video, Cobb. I didn't put the gray one in the video because I didn't have time to edit everything, and I would have had to have Brober send over the footage, and I just didn't have the time to wait for all that, so it's not actually in the video where he got that. So nothing has been spoiled for you, don't worry. Come on, red deer. Give us rare deer. That typo was amazing, Karen. But no, we have not got anything good yet. What happened with great ones? Oh, nothing. We're just gonna search multiplayer for them today and hope that we can get something. Because we could find one in multiplayer, that would be insane. Nice, Kinjin, that's awesome. I bet that was pretty amazing to get that right after seeing one that was almost there. Probably pretty crazy to see. Oh, there we go. Red deer are here. That's a 7. Boop him real quick. Why does YouTube say there's only 2 people in charge? Wait, what do you mean, JN? Or do you mean chat? I don't know. YouTube being YouTube. YouTube's been having some issues recently. YouTube's been having all kinds of issues between, like, lagginess and other issues like stream numbers showing up incorrectly. YouTube's just been having all kinds of issues. Gotta love it. Hey, B-boy, how's it going? Hey, Lewis. Do I have any tips for hunting gators? Follow the left coastline and shoot them in the neck. No, Thunder, I don't listen to country. I was raised only being able to listen to it, and because of that, I grew to hate it. And so I haven't listened to country in over 10 years at this point. There it is. Finally found it. $192. Beautiful. Hey, Luke, how's it going? No trophies yet. I think that red deer that we just picked up is actually the best thing we've killed today. What map am I on? We're currently on Tiawaroa. 1630 cash. No, C-Rad. Currently, when you don't pick something up, it will come back as a new respawn. Like, it'll come back as a different animal if you don't pick it up. However, I think that's a bug. I'm pretty sure it's intended to be the other way around. So I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually gets fixed. Hard to say, though. Hey, Captain Price. Unfortunately, nothing good yet. Hey, gaming kid. There's a stag. Does not look like a Mela, or any type of rare for that matter. Small male. Hey, CG, how's it going, dude? Oh, nice, Blitz. That's awesome. I'm glad that you finally found a job that you enjoy. No, Luke. No release date. It's been a long time since I've seen Indiana Jones Legendary Kid. I think it's probably been at least 8 years ago that I saw it. Been quite a while. Can tell most maps from each other, but still can't tell Quattro Parque and Tiawaroa. Yeah, it's understandable. It can be difficult to tell the difference if you haven't played all of them a ton. Because there definitely are some maps that have very similar areas. Alright, this should be an area where we see a few different herds of red deer. This area is usually full of them. When do I think the map will release? I'm going to say 2 Tuesdays from now. So, what date would that be? Let's see, it'd be... Actually, no, more than 2 Tuesdays from now. 3 Tuesdays from now is what I meant. I forgot that it's literally 2 days until we hit a Tuesday, so... Yeah, I'm gonna say it will be 16 days from now. I don't know. That'd be the 21st, I believe? I'm gonna say June 21st. I feel like that seems like... Ooh! Hey there! We got ourselves a piebald hind. Not exactly the melanistic stag we're hoping to find, but hey, it's cool. It's cool at least. Finally found ourselves something in multiplayer. It's been a bit since I found a good red deer in multi. I don't know why, but I just don't have good multiplayer red deer luck for the most part. Cool to see one finally, even if it is just a female. And lots of Sika deer through here as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get her down. Beautiful. You know, I don't use the 270 on red deer often. So I'm kind of curious how quick it dies. It looks like it's starting to lose HP. Yeah, there we go. 25 to 50. 0 to 25. It dies very slow, but you know, it doesn't do too bad, honestly. Oh, I doubt it would be 12th, 16th, or 17th, Caitlin. I doubt it would be those days. That seems a bit too early in the month, so I imagine it'll be before then. My prediction is that we will get the content creator weekend. The Friday or Saturday or Sunday or whenever it would be before the 21st. So let me see if I can calculate this in my head. That would be like 16th. I'm going to say the 16th will be like the start of content creator early access. And that we will get the actual release the 21st on Tuesday. That's my prediction. I think that seems like a pretty likely time frame. If not, it'll be the following week. There we go. There's the little hind. Beautiful. What a way to start the day off. We're like, what? Maybe 20 or 30 minutes into the stream and we got ourselves a piebald hind. Not too bad. Not gonna tax it because we've already got plenty of rare hinds for multi-mounts, and I don't want to clutter up my trophy manager even more than it already is. And, well, okay, interesting little neck bend there. We're just gonna move on. We're gonna ignore that. Oh, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, hello, turkeys. Nothing special there. I mean, I guess that has potential of being something good. But we'll see. I don't really feel like taxing it, Luke. At this point, I only tax the males because 9 times, or not 9 times out of 10, but I used to tax everything. Every rare female, every rare male, every diamond. And after a while, it just got to the point where all my lodges are pretty much filled. And the only plaques available in any of them are like duck plaques. So my trophy manager is just filled with stuff that I don't want in my lodges anymore. And so I just don't want to tax any more females because it just clutters up my trophy manager so much. Until they add a feature that makes it easier to delete trophies that I don't want anymore, I'm not going to tax any more females because all it's doing is cluttering up my trophy manager even more than it already is. And it's just going to be such a pain to go through things if I continue adding stuff. So I limit it to only diamonds and male rares. And then a few like wonky dudes every once in a while that look really cool. Alright, let's see what we can find. Honestly, this server's at an amazing time as well. It's at a great time, and there's like barely anything searched. This is amazing. Hey, Brandon, how's it going, dude? Hey, Bubbles. Love driving all the way up to South Dakota just to get sick 2 days in. Oh, no, man. I am so sorry. Nice, Blitz, that sounds pretty good. Hey, Johnny. Wow, Cobb, that might be the most insightful thing I think I've ever read. I did not know that. Confirmed, female red deer are small males. What's the most trolly animal, and why is it the caribou? I mean, I beg to differ. I'd say the feral goats are the most trolly, because I've had 21 trolls in a row with them at one point. So, though caribou do troll quite a lot, I'd say the goats are a little bit more trolly by just a tiny, tiny bit. At least for me. Those goats hate me. I swear. Also, love the name El Wedo. Scrim is a genius. Wow, there's not as many around here as I was expecting. With this server having, like, no zones discovered at all, I was expecting to see more fallow deer over here. Are you guys excited to be able to hunt red deer in the daytime once this update hits? I'm so looking forward to that. Yes, Jeff, they can. You can get male and female diamonds for the gray fox. One of the very few species that can do that. Most species can only be one or the other, but they are one of the few that can make it at both. Really cool. Oh, me too, Johnny. I've got so many random, like, silver and gold red deer, mule deer, black-tail deer, white-tail deer. So many of them from, like, new map releases and new Truax species releases. I've got so much cluttering up my trophy manager, which is why I really want them to add filters so we can just filter by metal, filter by species. That way I can more easily delete the stuff I don't want. It would make things so much easier. Nice, Brandon. That's the way to do it, man. Those Diamond Mountain lions. You gotta love them. No, spotted is not a rare for Sika. Red spotted is, though. In Quattro, you can hunt them in the daytime. Yes, but Quattro doesn't have as many red deer as Tiawaroa does. I'm talking about Tiawaroa. I cannot wait to hunt them in the daytime on Tiawaroa because Tiawaroa has way more stags than Quattro does. So it's going to be really insane once they make them drink in the daytime here. It's going to be wild. And I think this is just going to solidify this map as the best map for red deer. It's going to be hard to beat. I think there will be absolutely no way that this map can be beat. I'm going to go here, but I'm going to walk in the opposite direction of this other person. Because I don't want to get in their way. But I need to go the other way to get to the spots I'm trying to head to. That's pretty lucky, Jeff. That's pretty lucky. 6 to 7k animals taxed. Oh my, Johnny. I'm assuming so, Caitlin. I imagine. Oh, did you not see the EW streams recently, Blitz? They showed that with the rework for Tiawaroa, red deer are drinking the daytime now. So they're going to be drinking from, I think, like 9:30 to like 12 or 13:30. It's going to be crazy. And they're going to be drinking more heavily along the rivers and stuff like that. It's going to be great. Red deer are going to become so much easier to hunt. Like, it's insane. This map is going to go from being the best with some slight inconveniences with the nighttime hunting to being just overall the best map for red deer. Hands down, easily the best. Yeah, I do, Brandon. I do get bored of Call of the Wild sometimes, but I just always find different goals to go towards in order to keep myself entertained with it. And I also play other games off stream to keep myself from getting too burnt out. Unfortunate winter. It's been about that since my last Red Deer Great One as well. I think I'm currently on roughly 2,600 Red Deer kills since the last Great One. I've played it before, C-Rad. Unfortunately, the last two Call of Duties they've released just have not interested me one bit. The last one was a complete disappointment, and the one before that just didn't feel like it was complete. So I just haven't played it in a few years for those reasons. Just feels like they're not even trying to listen to what people want anymore. Call of Duty has completely lost touch with what people actually want to see. It's unfortunate. Because I feel like the Modern Warfare reboot was actually a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. But then Cold War and then whatever the next one was just did not do well. So much to the point where I don't even remember the name of the last one. Brian asked me to watch a Fortnite live event. Had to break the news to him that I uninstalled it 6 months ago. I don't blame you, man. I lost interest in that game a while back. Warzone was fun for a while. I enjoyed Warzone. I enjoyed it for a long time, and then there started to become a major cheating issue. And that's when I lost interest in Warzone, was their failure to get the cheating problem under control. And by the time they did finally get it under control, it was too late because a lot of people that had quit had already moved on. Yeah, World War II was a good one. I loved Call of Duty World War II. It was fun. It wasn't amazing at first, and then over the following years after the game was released, they actually made it a pretty good game. They came through with a lot of updates that made it a lot of fun. It's unfortunate they don't do that more often, because if they would just give love to the games that they've released instead of always making a new one every year, I think they would do better. Probably not completely, CJ. I'll always play some Call of the Wild on the channel, regardless of what other games come out. However, whether or not Way of the Hunter and Ultimate Hunting are good will determine how much I'll play each of the games. If they're not as good as we thought they would be, Call of the Wild will continue to be my main game. If Ultimate Hunting and Way of the Hunter are just, like, insane, then we'll probably split the time played between all of them. Wow, there's like nothing here. Unfortunate. Well, what map should we go to now? I am thinking maybe some Layton? Oh, definitely Zach. Black Ops 2 is my favorite. Actually, now this might be a little controversial opinion, but I think Black Ops 4 was just as good as Black Ops 2, up until the point where they completely ruined it with loot boxes. Before they ruined it with putting the good guns in loot boxes, Black Ops 4 was a really fun game. It was by far the Call of Duty that I was most invested in, and it's probably also the one that I played the best in as well. Like, that was one of the few Call of Duties where the playstyle just fit the way that I enjoy playing, and so I was able to just absolutely dominate every match. It was like the perfect mix of a little bit longer kill time without it being like too excessive. Like, I enjoyed the longer kill time. It felt a little more like a strategy based, which that's probably why some people didn't like it. But I kind of liked it for that. I thought it was good. Black Ops 2, 3, and 4 are definitely my favorite Call of Duties. I forgot the name of it, but there was one SMG in Black Ops 4 that I absolutely loved. I don't remember its name, but it was like a 3-round burst SMG. And I could just absolutely go crazy with that thing. I forgot the name of it, though. I'm sure one of you probably remembers it. Yeah, definitely, Blitz. That's one of the reasons I loved it. Because it gave you more time to react, and it gave you more time to actually outplay the person instead of just dying to somebody you didn't see. It was one of those games where you could get away with not, like, being as alert as long as you were good at aiming and fast at aiming. And I did like that about it. I don't think so, Wings. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Yeah, it was like a 3-round burst, SMG. I'm pretty sure it was from one of their seasons, like you unlocked it through the Battle Pass. No, Brandon, I don't. Found a level 1 server, not a single bit of hunting pressure. Nice, Redneck. Hopefully you will find something crazy. Those are usually the best servers. Those are always the servers where I find the best trophies. Low-level servers are a complete gold mine. No, not a Nog. I don't remember it. Don't remember the name. I'd have to go look it up. Because as of now, my mind is completely blank on what it's called. My memory is failing me. Hold on, let me see what's over here first, because I did hear an elk, and then I'll Google it real quick. Because I'm sure I can find it on Google pretty quickly. Alright, let's see. What was it called? Was it, It might be the Daemon, actually. Maybe that was its name. I felt like it was named something else, though. I really thought that it had a different name. But I guess it is the Daemon 3XB. Let me look through. It's got all the names right here. Yeah, that's it. It is the Daemon 3XB. That was my favorite SMG. I could just absolutely shred with that thing. That was one of the few guns in there where I could play with a super fast playstyle, just jumping around corners and sliding everywhere, and just spam the burst, and just everybody melted in front of you. It was so good. By far the most fun I've ever had playing a Call of Duty game. That and the Vapor. Vapor was a great gun as well. Especially in, what's it called? Their Battle Royale mode. I forgot the name of it. Hey, DJ, how's it going, dude? How you doing? Blackout, that's right. Yeah, in Blackout, I really enjoyed using the Vapor. That was my go-to. Every time I'd play. The Vapor was definitely my favorite assault rifle, and then the Daemon 3XB was my favorite SMG. So good. Yeah, I've played PUBG. I played it a lot during the first 6 months of its release. After a while, I stopped playing it because of different issues that they just failed to fix. And then by the time they finally did, like, improve a lot of stuff, like the frame rate, at that point, I just had already moved on. Kind of the same issue that Warzone had. Hey, Pride, how's it going, dude? Welcome. Do crabs think fish are flying? You know, you got me there. I have no idea. Probably. Yeah, I could kind of see that, Wings. Warzone was really good when it first came out. It was really fun. Do fish ever get thirsty? I mean, you should probably ask them. I mean, if I was a fish right now, I'd be kind of upset that nobody checks on them asking if they want a drink. Must be difficult being a fish. They could probably use a drink. Small male coyote. But is it near? That is the question. Nope, it's not. My favorite Call of Duty is BO2 and BO4. With Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 being close behind. Like, that run was a very good run of games. Black Ops 1 I didn't enjoy quite as much. I don't know, I could just never get into it. But Black Ops 2, 3, and 4? Amazing games. This might also be a little controversial opinion. I enjoyed Modern Warfare 3 as much as Modern Warfare 2. I think they were both equally good. However, the best game for sniping was Modern Warfare 2, 100%. Intervention was just a beast. I loved using the intervention in MW2. Alright, let's go check some other spots. Where's some good elk areas? We could check this one. Seems unchecked. It really is, DG. It's great. Definitely, Cody. It was a good game, too. They've got a lot of fun games. A lot of their older ones were the best, though, I feel. Some of the more modern ones were not that great. I didn't like Infinite Warfare. I didn't like, I didn't really like Vanguard. Well, I didn't even play Vanguard because it just didn't look good. I didn't enjoy Cold War. Oddly enough, I actually kind of enjoyed Advanced Warfare. I felt like it got a lot more hate than it deserved because everybody was expecting like a traditional Call of Duty game, and then they came through with the jetpacks and stuff, but the game actually was fun. Like, if you just took a step back and looked at it as a different game, instead of looking at it as a Call of Duty game, then it was actually fun. I had a lot of fun on that game. If you removed the loot boxes, I think it would have been a pretty good game. I think people would have enjoyed it more. Hey, Call the Wild Legend, nothing yet. What's my opinion on Ghosts? It was fun. Ghost was actually the first PC Call of Duty that I ever bought. I feel like it came out at a very... I feel like it came out at the wrong time. Like, it was released... It was ahead of its time, in my opinion. Like, because of the time frame it was released, people didn't really like it. But I think if Ghosts was released nowadays, people would love it. And it would be a very, very loved game. I feel like that was the problem that Ghosts had, was it was just released too early. Yes, Johnny, it's... Ugh. That's what made me immediately just write Vanguard off as just being not a good game, was seeing all the things that they got wrong on the guns. It was just... oh my. Oh gosh, Wings. I mean, that's how it is sometimes. I know quite a few people that do that, even if they don't enjoy it. Yeah, Lewis, it's a good game. Very good game. They had a really good streak going for a while, where they were just releasing good game after good game. And then in the last, like, 5 years, they've completely fell off, and everything is, like, hit or miss with every title they release. Feels like nowadays it's just like, are they gonna get it right this year? I don't know. Guess we'll see. and also, I guess I should mention, I'm judging all these games based off of the multiplayer, because I'd never really played the campaigns. I spent like 90% of my time playing multiplayer, and then the rest of the time that I spent was in zombies. Most of my time playing is in multiplayer. I've actually already played through the entire Walking Dead series, Tucker. I played through all of it before I was doing YouTube. Very good series, one of my favorite. I love all the Telltale games, though. I enjoy all the Telltale games, I enjoy all of the Life is Strange games, like those types of story-based games that... where everything that you do affects the rest of the story. I love that type of stuff. The types of games where you get multiple choices with everything. Always my favorites. I feel like there's just so much replayability with them. What wave of zombies did I get to? To be honest, I don't even remember, Joshua. It's been a while since I've played. Been a very long time since I've played zombies. Oh yeah, they're not fun, Gaming Kid. Definitely not fun. What's my thoughts on Fortnite? Used to be good. Not as good anymore. That's the quick rundown, at least. Frames per second games. Yes, JN. Beautiful. You know how to fix not being able to connect to multiplayer sessions? What platform are you on, Landon? Are you on Xbox, PlayStation, PC? It used to be really fun, though, Blitz. Like, the first year of its release, it was actually a lot of fun. I felt like it was one of those games where it was actually pretty enjoyable when it first released. The first 2 seasons were a lot of fun as well. But then they started making more efforts to, like, nerf the building and stuff, and then that's when it started to go downhill. They started to try and make it more casual friendly, and then Ninja happened, and everybody was like a building master, and that also kind of took away some of the enjoyment for me. Because every fight ended up being more about who could build faster. Yeah, I can see that, Johnny. That's probably a good way to put it. It was an enjoyable game, and then they just made some weird choices down the road that really made it so a lot of the OG players didn't enjoy it anymore. It turned into something that it wasn't when it first released. And I think a lot of people that played early on just did not like the direction it took. Including myself. I feel like they made a lot of mistakes. And then they started just doing crossovers with every Marvel thing in the world and adding random weird things like vehicles and Thanos and all that stuff. And it's like, this is not the Fortnite that I started playing. So I just feel like they made a lot of decisions that pushed away a lot of the original player base. No clue, Spencer. No, Jackson, it didn't. Yeah, DJ, I can understand that. Dances got really cringy. They were always kinda, though, Johnny. Like, they were kinda cringy from the beginning. They've definitely always had that kind of a feel to them. Yeah, I like Apex. Apex is fun from time to time. To be honest with Apex, I liked the PvP mode more than the Battle Royale one. It's actually the mode that they added within the last year, I believe. I forgot what it's called, but I enjoyed the 3v3 Apex Legends quite a lot. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. You play Arma 3? I used to. I used to play some of the like DayZ mods on Arma 3. A lot of fun. But nothing beats the OG Arma 2 DayZ mod. Oh my gosh, that was some of the best memories I have playing Arma. I had so much fun on the original DayZ mod. It was just so good. Just so good. Used to play it quite a bit with one of my friends. My wife used to play it as well. She used to play Arma 2. What about Ark? Oh, I have a ton of hours in Ark. Wait, is that the Calypso? I think it is. Is that the Calypso? I think it is. It's gotta be. Hey, Clayger, how's it going, dude? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Ooh, is that a diamond? Oh. Ah, it's mythical. Close. So close. How's it going, Callie? Good to see you. I think I've played it once or twice, Cody. Trying to branch out to new games. Do you have any recommendations? Let's see. One that I always recommend is Escape from Tarkov. It's a very hardcore, advanced shooter with a lot of detail and a lot of resemblances to real life as well. I always recommend that one. And then another one that I recommend always is Ark. Ark's an amazing game. Got almost 5,000 hours in it myself, so it's pretty great. Good game. I also enjoy 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is a great game. Definitely recommend that one. Very devoted development team on that game. It is, Austin. Tarkov is one of those games where you could spend like 5,000 hours playing it and still be bad. There she is. There's Bree. For those not familiar, Bree is my wife, and oh my gosh, there's people all over. All right, new server. Oh yeah, Faz is pretty good. I haven't played it in a while, but it is a good game. 47 days on Ark. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, it seems about like me as well. I think I probably got even more because I'm approaching 5,000 hours on that game. It's one of the few games that has stood the test of time for me, and I've just continued to play it. Wow, what is up with the servers? There's like nothing. There is so many, or not so many, but there's so little servers compared to normal. Nice, Thunder. What do we want to try now? I mean, if we're looking for a super rare, Silver Ridge Peaks must be the way to go, right? Get ourselves a little mountain lion action, see if we can find something good. Let's see how this goes. Have you ever played any sports games like 2K, Madden, MLB? I used to play Madden, but after a while they just quit trying, so I stopped enjoying their games. The second that they got the licensing to use the NFL stuff exclusively, Madden went downhill. Like, it was such a good franchise until they got the licensing to use the NFL stuff to where they were the only ones that could do NFL games. Then they just quit trying, and all their games just turned into complete garbage. Because they just stopped trying to do better, because they didn't have anybody to compete with. They were the only people that could make them, so they lost all competition. Completely ruined that franchise. I feel like Madden 2008 or Madden 2007 was the last really good one. I think it was Madden 08. I'm pretty sure Madden 08 was the last good Madden. At least that I've played. I haven't played any of the ones that are past, like, Xbox 360. So I don't know if any of the recent ones have been okay. Well, I did play Madden 22, but it just had so many issues. The only reason I got it was because it was on sale for like 70% off. And so I was like, okay, I guess for that price I can try it out and see if it's okay. No diamond potentials anywhere. That's a 7. Feels bad, man. You know, one of these days we'll find another diamond here in multi. Madden 05 is the last one that was really good. It was a good game. It was a good game. I really do like Madden 08 though. Madden 08 I had quite a bit of fun in. But I agree with Johnny's statement. The NFL 2K5, the ESPN NFL 2K5 was one of the greatest football games from the PlayStation 2 era. Such a good game, so well made. It had so much advanced stuff for the time frame. Like, it was truly beyond anything that Madden could have done back in that year. It's just a shame that they weren't able to continue the franchise because of EA buying the rights to the NFL, or the licensing to use the NFL stuff. Got to play 22 for free and uninstalled it 3 weeks later. Yep, seems about right, Johnny. I stopped playing it very shortly after I started. I played like maybe 2 weeks, and then just never played it again. I don't think I've ever played Madden on the Wii, actually. I'm 24, gamer boy. Oh, I agree, Jackson. Call of the Wild gets consistent updates, and they're always improving stuff, so I agree. It's never going to get old for me either. Provided they continue to do, like, bi-monthly updates, I have a feeling that this game will have a very good shelf life. However, it's also going to depend on how they approach things once Way of the Hunter and Ultimate Hunting release, because once those release, they're going to have to do whatever they can to keep on top. They're going to have to continue to improve and add things that the other games don't have. And honestly, it's going to be amazing for us. We're going to have 3 hunting games competing for that top spot, which is going to drive each and every one of them to better their games and improve every aspect of it. And that can only be good for us, because we're going to have 3 games that are each doing their best to try and be on top. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait till they're all released and competing, because then we're going to have 3 amazing hunting games. She just turned 1, Sawyer. Nice, Hollow. No worries, no worries. Do what you gotta do. Jeez, nothing. No mountain lions. That's actually kind of shocking. Where could we check now? I want to go to places that don't have any zones. I mean, that doesn't have mountain lion zones. Maybe that'll be a good one. Definitely Bailey. One advantage that Call of the Wild will have is the fact that they've had their game going for years now. Call of the Wild is like a house name in the hunting game genre. It will take a lot to get on top and dethrone them just because of the fact that they're already established. That is one thing that will make it difficult for any other game to try and compete. Because, you know, a lot of us have spent so many hours on this game. And we'll continue to spend a lot of hours. Hunter Mims, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Maybe this will help your super rare or great one luck. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Hopefully it will bring that luck. Hopefully we'll get ourselves something crazy. Really hoping that we will. Let's see if we can find ourselves something over here. No. No, we can't. Amazing. Beautiful. Thank you, Call of the Wild. I didn't actually want a mountain lion. You know... Oh, we're disconnected. That's why. Okay, well. Amazing. Nice, TKD. We're both getting old, then. We are not having good luck on servers today. This is going rough. Oh my, Cody, that is a small male. Nice, Zach. Any big stags? Oh, that's how it went for me too, Cobb. After a while, I had just done it so much and done a bunch of research on like easier ways to tame them to where it got much easier after a while. But the first few times were definitely very interesting. Very, very interesting. Do we have anybody over here? Ooh, somebody's actually hunted here. That's a rarity. Normally this area is completely unhunted. So, I guess we'll go down here and check. Yeah, I know, Thunder. But I sure feel old. I'll tell you one thing. Becoming a parent, it completely amplifies any feeling of being old. Because you're always running around trying to keep up. Always trying to keep up. Always busy doing something. It sure makes you feel old. We don't talk about politics here, Porter. We try to keep politics out of the chat because it is a controversial topic. Oh, we got speed hackers. What a sad type of people. But it also makes you wiser. True. True. Nice, Tucker. That's awesome. That is awesome. When the AR update come out, I shot an initial spawn great one whitetail on Mississippi. Scored 403.2 with the drop time rack. Didn't have to grind. Really nice, dude. That's awesome. That's the rack I'm looking for. Or one of the racks I'm looking for. I want that one and then also the typical looking one. If I could get either of those, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I feel you on that, Cody. I feel you on that. It definitely doesn't feel as rewarding when you get an initial spawn because you didn't work for it. So I can totally get that. I totally understand it. Because I can definitely say the two initial spawn great ones that I got, they definitely didn't feel as exciting as something that I've grinded thousands of kills for. Like, nothing will beat the feeling of spotting my first great one. That was an incredible thing. Yes, Floatgo, that'd be great. That'd be great. We got any diamonds here? Probably not. I don't know why, but I never have good luck with the wildebeest. Never have good luck with them. Call the wild PvP? Yes, please. That'd be amazing. Please. My ears are still ringing from when you spotted your first great one. I will admit, I did get a little overexcited. I might have been a little too loud. But I mean, I never thought I'd find one. I was convinced that I would never see one in my entire life. Oh, no worries, Will. I'm assuming you're probably watching Scarecrow if you're late to my stream. My twin's always doing something. Where do we want to go? Maybe try down here. Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat once again. Loving the recent content. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Glad that you're enjoying. Been trying to do some unique things recently. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed that multiplayer goose hunt from today, because that was a lot of fun. Something we've never done on the channel, and it was a video for one of the giveaway winners from about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I needed to do it eventually, and I figured it would make it even better if I just got a bunch of people in for the multiplayer hunt instead of just one like I was thinking of doing. No worries, Will. No worries. We get confused quite often. I'm used to it at this point. How much IRL time does it take to get a great one approximately? Oh gosh, I couldn't even calculate it because it is quite random. It's just like any diamond or rare. It's all up to luck. It's all up to whether or not you get lucky with the odds. There's like nothing good today. Feels bad. You know, soon we might jump into single player and grind the great one there a little bit because I feel like we're not having good luck today in multiplayer. We're not seeing anything even remotely close to diamond and no rares, not even many uncommons. So I feel like today is going to be a single player great one grinding type of day. We'll finish checking this lake, though. But as of now, it's not looking good. It's looking very void of life. Especially void of big males. Yep. Small males left and right. I mean, he's an okay male, but not what we're looking for. Not really, Lewis. I have found nothing that says killing diamonds gives better chances of great ones. I really don't feel like it does. In all my time playing, I feel like every great one has just come at the most random times. Like half of them I hadn't even shot a diamond, like even remotely close to it. And this is a theory that Blitz actually had a while back, and I do agree with this theory quite a bit. And that is the fact that it really seems likely that a great one will spawn in place of a diamond. Not necessarily spawning from a diamond, but instead replacing a diamond spawn. So for example, let's say the game decides that it's going to spawn a diamond, right? Maybe there's like a 1 in 20 chance that it spawns as a great one instead of a diamond. I do think that that's a very likely thing because a long time ago, when they first released the Whitetail Great One, during one of the EW streams, Trikiwi said that a Great One is an elevated version of a diamond, and that is why they score gold if you mess them up. So it would make sense that they could just be like a replacement for a diamond, like maybe it's a random chance that it spawns the Great One instead of a diamond. I think that's very likely. Like, the more that I've thought about it, the more it just seems like that is the way that it works. Obviously, there's no confirmation there, because they don't ever confirm anything fully. They do leave it up to us to kind of figure out, but I do think that that's a very likely thing. Hunter, thank you for the super chat again. That's incredibly generous. Third super chat of the day. Really appreciate it. That is just some amazing support. Thank you so much. Let's swap guns real quick. I forgot to do that. Alright, later, Johnny. Good luck on that. Hopefully you get something. Let's go. 308. And 300. There we go. Later, Annabelle. Thanks for watching the stream. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. So we got a few late deer finally swooping in. Yes, Albatross, you can have more than one great one show up. It has only happened one time legitimately, though. There's somebody in the community named LC that does a lot of great one grinding. Like, I think between whitetail and red deer, easily over 25 or 30,000 kills in total. And I believe they've got like probably over 10 great ones between the two. I don't remember exactly, but LC had two great one red deer side by side on Tiawaroa. That's the only time that I have ever seen that happen. At least to somebody that's playing legitimate. I'm sure cheaters get that all the time, but for somebody that's actually playing it legit, that is the only time I've ever seen it. It was insane. Absolutely insane. LC, I swear, gets the most insane luck. LC is also the one that got the albino great one for whitetail deer. His luck has been insane. And I guess that's what hard work does. He's grinded more than most people even have the ability to, and he's been rewarded for it. I wish I could get that type of crazy luck. I mean, I've had some crazy luck too. The double super rares was definitely one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And it's actually more rare than having 2 great ones in 2 days. So I guess I have had quite a bit of luck, but just not quite as much. 15 great ones right now, Float? My gosh, I didn't know he was on that many. That's insane. 15 of them. Gosh, that's a lot of great ones. That is a lot of great ones. That's crazy. Alright, I think we got all of them. Should be good to go. True, I could check your map as well. But I wouldn't want to take a great one from you. If you have a great one, that great one's yours. I have no idea, Cookie. I have no idea if he does. It's been a while since I've seen him in here. So I have no clue. Yeah, I know, Gaming Kid. It's not going to be a diamond. It doesn't have the right rack. One of the byproducts of grinding the great one way too often. I don't even have to look at them to know whether or not it's a diamond. Yeah, I remember you. I remember you. Hello? Anything there? No, no, okay. Oh, hi. That's a lot of deer. Yeah, V-Glass, it's kind of crazy. Like I was saying, LC's a beast when it comes to grinding. There's a reason that LC is, like, known by quite a bit of people in the Hunter official Discord. LC's very active in the Fabled Ones chat and grinds constantly. No, I remember you. I remember the profile picture. You guys would be surprised, like, how well I can remember viewers that used to watch the streams, even if they haven't been here for a while. If they were somebody who watched the stream quite a bit in the old days of the channel, then I'm still gonna remember them. When you see a name in chat quite a bit, or see a specific profile picture in chat, you tend to remember them. Especially with the Call of the Wild community being like a smaller, more tightly knit community than a lot of games. I know quite a few people throughout the community. And remember quite a lot of names. Hunter, thank you for another super chat. My gosh, like, generosity levels are at 10 million right now. Really appreciate it. Me too, Clutch Up. The Call of the Wild community is very wholesome for the most part. Obviously, like any community, there's a few bad apples, but 99% of the Call of the Wild community are just amazing people. Thank you, Thunder. Glad you enjoy. Boop. Bop. Beep. Bloop. Running out of boops and stuff. Boink. Yeah, that was the one. Dropped it. Beautiful. Yeah, Hexter, I still play Tarkov. I've been taking a break from it, though, because of the unfortunate hacking issue. But whenever they do a wipe, I will definitely jump on Tarkov again. At this point, I'm just waiting for a new wipe. I still enjoy the game quite a bit. It's definitely still one of my favorite games ever. Hunter, thank you for another super chat. My gosh. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. That is just incredibly nice of you. Hey, Mel, how's it going? We are doing a late stream. I was playing the last day of the one of the Pokemon ago. That, my gosh. That's the one thing about late streams. The Flinglish is amplified by 10 million. But as I was saying, I was playing the Pokemon Go Fest event today. So that ended at 6, so I didn't start the stream until like 6:30. But now we're going at it. Yeah, Albatross, the recoil perk is probably one of the most useful ones in the entire game. For somebody who grinds, it's definitely a necessity. Pokemon GOAT? Yes, it is the GOAT of mobile games, that's for sure. A go. Yep, that's how today's been for me. A go. I just cannot speak today. It was a dark and stormy night. I discovered my first Flinter stream. I never spoke the same again. That's the backstory of how Flinglish happened. Oh gosh, that's the name of a game I've not heard in so long, Smash. I have not heard that name in so long. I forgot that was even a thing. I forgot that even existed. I had a friend that used to play that all the time. I guess where every single day she would be playing that. I mean, that's the point, Luke. That's the whole point. We're wiping zones. If you didn't know, the grinding method I use involves wiping the entire herd. Because in my experience from grinding, I have found that I get way better respawns when I kill off the entire herd and cause a brand new herd to spawn in place of it. I feel like brand new herds have better trophies, just in my experience. I mean, at this point we've got 2 great ones and 2 super rares from doing this method. And I mean, Mel does the exact same thing, shoots every single trophy. And Mel's got like, what, 7 or 8 great ones at this point? It's really good. And with Rancho, it actually works out pretty well. I don't recommend it on any map that isn't Rancho, though. Other maps have trouble with this. There is some, like, very specific things that I follow when doing this method, because times that I've strayed off of this exact route, I have had issues with them not respawning where I shot them. However, with the current route that I use and the limited amount of lakes I hunt, it works pretty well. I only hunt these 3 main lakes right here, Bosque Alto, Ghost Lake, and La Hacienda. And then I also hunt this tiny lake here, and this lake. Those are the only ones I ever hunt. I never shoot anything at the other lakes. Because as long as you don't shoot stuff at the other lakes, they won't respawn there. So if you keep it to like a tight-knit 3 to 5 lakes for grinding, I have incredible results. They always come back to the same lakes that I've hunted them at. Which makes it so I can just shoot everything. True, Thunder. It's a little bit different on Tiawaroa, though. Tiawaroa has some areas where you can do it, and then others where it doesn't work very well. Along the river, on the left side, if I wipe an entire herd there, the zone goes somewhere else. But if I wipe all the zones on like the Pukimaro lakes and the lakes above them, then they always come back to the same area. So it's kind of 50-50 on Tiawaroa. Rancho's the one map where I've found that this always works. No, V-Glass, you do not need all of your zones to get a great one. I think that started as a miscommunication between a couple people, and then they took it as truth, and then it started getting spread around as a rumor, but it's not actually the case. I don't have all my zones currently. I found multiple great ones without having even half of my zones found. I mean, to be honest, initial spawn great ones being a thing completely disproves the fact that you would need to find every zone. If you need to find every zone, then how are initial spawn great ones a thing? Because at that point, you haven't even searched your map before they spawn. The only reason that you need to look for... Oh no, that's fine, Hunter. That's fine. I don't mind it. I mean, regardless, it's incredibly generous of you. Really appreciate it. I really do. But anyway, as I was saying, the only reason... And this is initially what was meant by needing to find all of your need zones, and then it just got misconstrued into, like, some people thinking that you absolutely had to find them all. But originally, the only reason that people were saying is because if you don't search for all your zones, you could have an initial spawn great one, or a super rare, or a diamond that you don't ever find because you didn't check that spot. That's the only reason people say to find every single zone, is because you could be missing an initial spawn great one. Or an initial spawn, super rare, diamond, rare, etc. That's the only reason. It's not actually going to inhibit you from getting any diamonds or great ones. You just might be missing out on some trophies that were already there if you don't find them all. At the end of the day, though, like everything that any creator tells you, it's all their personal opinion. Same with stuff that I say, like my grinding methods. It's all personal experience and personal preference. Nothing will be the same for everybody. Apparently maps have to be turned into diamond ready maps, and it's like progress that can hold on. You can make that resets will break. That is, yeah, that's a complete myth. There's no such thing as like making your map into a diamond ready map. That's definitely not a thing. Not sure what that person was talking about that you were talking to. That doesn't make any sense. One thing that I do kind of feel, though, is that I really think that everybody has different odds of finding certain trophies. Like, I feel like my maps, like my Tiawaroa map, I feel like it is just a gold mine for diamonds. Like, I find so many more diamond red deer on Tiawaroa than most people. However, I haven't shot a single melanistic stag, ever. From over 8,000 kills ever since Truex Red Deer released. Never seen a melanistic stag. But diamonds are everywhere for me. Just like some people have gone like 20,000 kills without getting a great one whitetail. And then I've had like 13,000 kills and I've got 4. I do feel like everybody has like different odds of getting each type of rare and diamond on their own maps. But again, that's just like a theory. It's not confirmed in any way. Just stuff that I've noticed where it seems like certain people get better luck with certain trophies than others do. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all just based off of personal experience, and your own experience in the game will greatly shape the way that you feel about different theories. What's the best way to grind money? I mean, I guess it depends. If you're looking for just what is the best money overall, stuff like mountain lions, goose hunting, red deer, fallow deer, those are all great methods. However, one way that you can make quite a bit of money while also working towards like some diamonds or rares is do like a great one grind. Great one red deer grinding is probably the way that I've made the most money. Because red deer give a ton of cash, and Tiawaroa is completely loaded with them. And while you're making that cash, you're also working towards the possibility of a great one spawning. So I feel like red deer is a great like dual purpose grind to go on for tons of cash, and also a chance at some pretty cool trophies. Yeah, Mel, exactly. They acknowledge the great ones were random spawns, but said diamonds are not and can be predicted. Yeah, that's definitely not the truth, Mel. That's definitely not. I mean, we've seen different people in the community do different methods that gave them different results for diamonds. I don't think it's ever like... I don't think there's ever like a predictable time that you can find them. There's definitely like different methods that have produced better for different people, but there's nothing ever guaranteed with diamonds. It's kind of the same with like the way that we both grind for the Great One Whitetail. Shooting everything works really well for us, but then I've also heard quite a few people that have tried this method and had terrible luck with it. Like, some people just have better luck doing different grinding methods. I think a lot of it comes down to just finding what works best for you and then sticking to it. Keep trying different things until you get something that works really well, and then stick to it. Once you find what works, just keep on doing that. Because there's been a ton of theories, and like a lot of them have worked very well for the people that are trying them. Like, I've used one of Jaxiebeard's grinding methods quite a bit of times, and I've had really good results with it. It's the method where you shoot all of the small males until they become bigger males, and then you do a run where you shoot all of the big males that you've had spawn from those smaller males. We did it with red deer recently and got some really monster red deer. But at the same time, it doesn't work for everybody. No, Christian, I don't use the same for red deer as I do whitetail. For red deer, I only shoot the stags. But I shoot every stag in sight, and then occasionally I'll switch it up and I'll just shoot the small ones and then shoot the big ones a couple runs later. I kind of go back and forth with red deer, but I never shoot the hinds. Because with the red deer, I don't need to. With whitetail, it seems like when I don't shoot the does as well, I start getting herds that just don't spawn bucks anymore, and then the bucks end up creating new herds. So that's why I started shooting everything for whitetail, because I feel like it kind of gets rid of that problem of zones becoming doe only. That was originally why I started doing this. Did we get them all? Nah, there must be one more. Ooh, feels bad, Tragic. Feels bad, man. Alright, I think we're probably going to go ahead and end the stream, guys, before it gets too late. It's already 8 o'clock for me, and I still have to record and edit a video for tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm probably going to jump off, but I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody chatting, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Unfortunately, we didn't get any trophies today, but it happens. You know, we had a good stream a few streams ago, so we were due to have a few that weren't quite as crazy, but I do appreciate everybody watching, regardless of whether or not we found trophies or not. And we will be back tomorrow with some more Call of the Wild content, so until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!